Evening, you're watching Nation Wants to Know, and I'm Swati Joshi. On 22nd December, Prime Minister Modi will become the first Prime Minister to be the chief guest at celebrations marking 100 years of Aligarh Muslim University. He will be attending the program virtually with Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Now, the students, however, have opposed this virtual address, and the authorities have denied any protest by students.
आज हमारे वज़ीर आज़म हैं, ठीक है, उनको अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी के वाइस चांसलर ने अगर यहाँ पर न्योता दिया है तो उसके खिलाफ एक एक तालिब इल्म है, सारे ओल्ड बॉयज़ हैं, सारे अलुमनाई अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी के इस फैसले के खिलाफ हैं। हम कहना चाहेंगे वाइस चांसलर को उन्हें अपने इस फैसले को दोबारा सोचना चाहिए।
तो कहीं ना कहीं मुसलमानों के दिल में इस बात का दर्द रहता है कि मोदी जी मतलब कोई एक ही कम्युनिटी को लेके चलते हैं, मुस्लिम्स के लिए उन्होंने कुछ नहीं किया। अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी जो है ये मुस्लिम्स का फेस है, बहुत बड़ी यूनिवर्सिटी है ये। आप इसको अगर देखते हो तो एक मदरसे की नज़र से इसको देखेंगे, एक मदरसा।
लेकिन अगर वो आने से पहले हमसे वादा करते हैं कि वो अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी को यहाँ का माइनॉरिटी कैरेक्टर वापस देंगे, यहाँ पर एक नया हॉस्टल देंगे, यहाँ पर एक नया हॉल देंगे, तो हम लोग उनकी हर तरीके से उनका स्वागत करने के लिए तैयार है। लेकिन आने से पहले उनको बताना होगा कि उनका यहाँ पर आने का मकसद क्या है।
देखिए, कोई भी कातिल अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी का चीफ गेस्ट नहीं हो सकता किसी भी प्रोग्राम में।
नहीं, यूनिवर्सिटी का कोई विरोध नहीं हो रहा है, तो सब लोग इसको वेलकम कर रहे हैं कि सेलिब्रेशंस जो होते हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी सेंटेनरी सेलिब्रेशंस है, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, इसका कोई पॉलिटिक्स से कोई मतलब नहीं है। तो यूनिवर्सिटी का 100 साल का सफ़र है, ये हमारे लिए बहुत गर्व की बात है कि हम लोगों ने इतना सफ़र तय किया।
So the students are opposing Prime Minister's address, and the authorities definitely are trying to downplay the entire episode by saying that there is no opposition to the Prime Minister being the chief guest at the celebrations marking 100 years of Aligarh Muslim University. The Prime Minister, in fact, would be attending the program virtually. Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank is going to be present, and PM Modi will in fact become the first Prime Minister to be the chief guest at the celebrations marking 100 years. Let's go across to Amir. Amir, we heard those reactions from students and authorities, both the authorities definitely trying to downplay the protest or the opposition coming in from the students. Amir, can you hear me?
Well, I couldn't hear your question, but yes, I can hear you now.
Go ahead, Amir.
Well, you see, most of the opposition that we see there at the AMU campus is coming from ex-student union leaders there, people who've raised questions on BJP government, NDA government's policies about universities, and especially the kind of view that various ruling party leaders had about the goings-on on the AMU campus. So that definitely is perhaps a build-up, or provides a platform for such student leaders to speak against Prime Minister Modi, as well as the government's policies regarding students there, or the kind of view that that various ruling party leaders had about AMU and its students. So that definitely forms some kind that gives some kind of a credence to what has played on over the last several years over and over again in AMU. But yes, the faculty is welcoming the Prime Minister, and it definitely was the Vice Chancellor Tariq Mansoor who actually extended this invitation for these grand centenary celebrations in AMU to the Prime Minister, and therefore the faculty, the spokespersons, the public relation officer, the entire administration of the AMU is definitely welcoming the Prime Minister as chief guest in his virtual address. It is only perhaps politicking and especially perhaps those student leaders who are now being backed by the parties in the opposition who are raising questions on the Prime Minister's attendance there, and perhaps intentions of the ruling party as well as BJP and NDA as regards their approach towards the AMU is concerned.
Right, Amir, stay on with us. We also have reactions coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party. The BJP has slammed the call to protest, claiming that it is equal to playing politics with the highest chair.
It's unfortunate, regrettable, and I think it is just an attempt to play politics even with the highest elected post of the land, the Honorable Prime Minister's post. He's invited by the university. If a former student is not happy about it, don't attend it. Is it a compulsion that they have to attend? But are they going to speak about democracy and at the other side speak to curtail the democratic right of the institution to call the highest democratically elected person in the country the Honorable Prime Minister.
We also have reactions coming in from the opposition, which sounds jittery by Prime Minister's AMU address.
The Prime Minister's attendance should also translate into a reality by his own political party members who have striven to divide the university, who have worked towards tainting the names of various members of the university. These are centers of learning, and let's nurture them and let's celebrate them. That's what I expect from my Prime Minister's attendance.
It's true, the AMU, there is too much sensitivity is there. I think it is a great thing that the AMU is observing 100-year anniversary. Prime Minister is virtually addressing that gathering. If some people have some grievances or people do not want, they should not go to listen to the Prime Minister in that hall.
Aligarh Muslim University students are expressing their displeasure at the invitation extended to the Honorable Prime Minister to visit university. Well, I think as far as the democratic right to protest is concerned, it's a constitutional right.
Well, let's go across to our guests. We're joined by Gopal Krishna Agarwal, spokesperson of the BJP. We also have with us Hamza Masood, AMU student. Good evening to both of you. Let me first go across to Hamza. Hamza, the university extended its invitation to Prime Minister, who has accepted it. What is your issue with the Prime Minister's address?
A Prime Minister of a party.
Of a party? The Prime Minister of a party?
I'm going to call him now. Yes. He belongs to the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Well, every Prime Minister does belong to a political party, but they're the Prime Ministers of the country, sir.
He belongs to, let me complete. He's the Prime Minister belonging to a party who has always a very institution and its core. You are expecting us to welcome Mr. Modi with open arms when last year he and his party's administration has actually opened fires on our students. They invaded our campuses. How dare the Vice Chancellor invite a Prime Minister whose party has been constantly attacking the core values of Aligarh Muslim University?
Mr. Agarwal, your response. पार्टी के प्रधानमंत्री हैं वो.
Hello.
जी, Gopal Krishna Agarwal ji, can you hear me? Mr. Agarwal, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, Mr. Agarwal, Hamza Masood is saying कि वो आपके पार्टी के प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैं and they have a problem with the Prime Minister's address. AMU students पर गोलियां चलवाई थी and there are other allegations against your party as well. How do you respond? पार्टी के प्रधानमंत्री.
नहीं, देखिए पार्टी के प्रधानमंत्री नहीं है. He is the Prime Minister of India and he represents India and every citizen, almost full 135 crore population. He considers them to be his family members. And AMU is also a national institution. It's an important event for them. 100 years are being completed. It has contributed a lot to the national movement, national freedom movement, education. So this thing, we are very excited that there was certain
Gopal Sahab, the hypocrisy in your statement. Gopal Sahab, the hypocrisy in your statement just completely shows that आप कितने eager हैं AMU में आने के लिए. आप ही की पार्टी के नेता ने कहा था that AMU is a breeding ground for terrorism. आप ही की पार्टी के नेता ने अभी एलिगेशन लगाया है कुछ दिनों पहले कि we should cut the funding of Aligarh Muslim University because it is a breeding ground for terrorism.
नहीं, बट ये समझना चाहिए.
Let him respond. When you were speaking, Hamza, when you were speaking, he never intervened. Let him finish his point.
Yeah, the issue is that these certain elements, it is always these kind of certain elements who want to divide and do not want to participate in the national building, whether it is JNU or AMU. These people are always harming the national interest and even the institution. Ex-student, certain student, if they do not want that it's not their own institution, it's a national institution. He is the Prime Minister, and if the VC has invited, and we are excited that it's a good event. 100 we consider AMU to be
the VC has invited the VC has invited the Prime Minister. Is the Prime Minister of the country. Hamza, 1 second, let me finish my question. आप पहले गोपाल कृष्ण अग्रवाल जी को बोलने नहीं दे रहे थे, अब सवाल तो पूरा सुन लीजिए. If you have an issue, boycott कीजिए, आप मत अटेंड कीजिए उस एड्रेस को. प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने अभी तो कुछ कहा भी नहीं है.
आप मुझे बात करने की
उन्होंने एड्रेस भी नहीं किया है.
इनका वजूद तो होना चाहिए. बायकॉट करने वाले ये वजूद क्या है इनका? एक स्टूडेंट है, वहाँ पे हजारों लाखों स्टूडेंट
क्या वजूद है? आपकी पार्टी ने करा क्या है आज तक?
अरे वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर है,
हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशन पर अटैक करा है.
He is the prime minister of the country.
टेररिस्ट के ब्रीडिंग ग्राउंड है. और फिर
what you are doing, you are harming the institution. You are harming the institution.
You have harmed our institution.
If the prime minister is coming, all the universities so eagerly look towards.
That's all the time I have, Mr. Agarwal and Mr. Masood. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Prime Minister's virtual address during the event when AMU finishes or completes 100 years is being opposed by the students. However, the authorities say ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, कोई opposition नहीं है, कोई protest प्रधानमंत्री के खिलाफ नहीं हो रहा है.